went to physical therapy school at Duke, and while I was there, I got the chance to work at a high school, working with a lot of kids, kind of injury eval, all that stuff, which I think really helped me to kind of get to where I am now, working here at Boston Physical Therapy. I really like physical therapy specifically when it comes to healthcare because you get to spend a lot more time with people than a lot of other professions and really develop a relationship with them and get to know them kind of start to finish.
When I was 13, I was diagnosed with scoliosis and had to wear a back brace and had to stop playing field hockey. So I wanted to become a PT in order to help kids that were in a similar situation that I was.
Physical therapists mainly see patients with orthopedic conditions, which includes hips, knees, ankles, joints, and muscles.
One of my favorite parts about physical therapy is I find things that people like to do or people feel like they need to do and are having a really hard time doing. So if somebody's having a hard time walking, obviously I'm going to get them back to walking. When it comes to my athletes, things that are going to gear them back towards kicking a ball or catching a pass.
I try to play a supportive role where I teach someone how to independently handle their rehab. I think a tough part of it sometimes can be knowing what are the best things to be doing and how to manage your schedule surrounding having an injury. So I try to play mostly a supportive role and educate and empower my patients.
Although many people go to physical therapy, some people still have their doubts on whether it really works.
I have the middle-aged man. He came to physical therapy very hesitant on whether or not physical therapy was going to work. And just recently, last week, I've been seeing him for about like a month and a half, and he fully admitted to me that he never thought physical therapy was going to work, but he has been telling everybody that he can to go to physical therapy if they have anything wrong with them.
Physical therapists are very important in rehab after an injury. However, one thing people don't realize is that physical therapists help their patients with more than just their physical health.
The mental health piece, it does waver just like physical therapy does. There's good days and bad, but they come out way higher than they came in.
When you can allow someone to return back to the things that they love and bring them enjoyment, you do see a change in their mental health, and I think that's a huge part of what giving back to us is like, is giving that back to other people.
People come to me at one of their lowest points. They're post-op, they don't see the light at the end of the tunnel, they are in a lot of pain. I'm just there, and I think a lot of people need that sometimes. I really like physical therapy. It can be a lot sometimes, and there's high highs and there's low lows, but I think the high highs tend to weigh out the low lows.
For NHS Update, I'm Sindhu reporting.